Hey everyone, welcome back to Being Present in Real Estate. I'm Danielle Shepherd, your host, and today I am going to kind of give a little preview about a class that I just got approved for, which is called Agent Etiquette 101. I went through Trek to become a provider for CE units or CE credits for the state of Texas. And within that, I decided to create a class based on frustrations that I was having and some other people were having. And after talking with some people on the membership committee of the Fort Hood board, Agent Etiquette 101 was born. These last three years, we have had a lot of problems with agents and them remembering one, who they serve, but not just that, remembering to be kind, which is kind of like what we've talked about, how this whole being present in real estate world, this podcast got started. So, going along with that, now we have Trek approved 2 hours of CE for Agent Etiquette 101 coming soon to a board near you. Really, Fort Hood is going to have the first class April 13th from 9:30 to 11:30. You can sign up on your Fort Hood board link. But I want to kind of talk about it a little bit because when we talk about agent etiquette, a lot of times people think about what are we talking about, manners or things like that. And it's really just being respectful and being kind. But there's some things that go along with that people don't really think about. One thing that has really come up this weekend, okay, so I have a seller and he wants feedback. You wouldn't think that that's real hard. We have a program that automatically sends them reminders, sends the agent who showed the property reminders to give feedback. It's it's like 5 questions. One, what did your clients think of the house? Are they interested? Very, not very, somewhat, maybe, not interested. Just you just pick one. What did you think of the price? Too high, just right, too low. So literally the whole feedback of it would take you less than 3 minutes. But why, as agents, can we not take 3 minutes out of our day to give feedback to other agents who have the listing to where we can give it to our sellers? Agent etiquette. Because then when you become on the selling side, like when you have the listing, they're like, I don't know why they won't give me any feedback. Well, do you give the other side feedback? Let's think about that. Another piece that is in that course is we're going to talk about communication. I just finished a deal on Friday. We just closed that kind of was a nightmare because the agent on the other end would not talk to me on the phone, would not answer the phone, would not respond via text. I could talk via email, and that's it. Even when I sent a text that said, please call me, it is an emergency. It is urgent that I talk to you because we are one day away from closing and we're at the walkthrough and the repairs are not finished and you have done damage to the neighboring property. I need to talk to you. Crickets. Those kind of things are a problem. Agent etiquette. Let's talk about Facebook. Facebook is fun. We all go on Facebook. We are on Facebook all the time. We are talking about our properties and we are putting up pictures. Hey, just sold this house. Hey, look at my production. Hey, let me ask you a question. A lot of you who are with brokerages who do not have a broker you can talk to, ask questions on Facebook. And then you get mad when brokers respond to you and say, ask your broker. You get upset. I'm not sure why you get upset because that is literally the correct response. Because if you have a question, Facebook is really not the place to ask that. That is really supposed to go through your broker. We're going to go through in our agent etiquette class, we're going to go through some scenarios and how would you handle these different things. We're going to talk about pet peeves because all of us have pet peeves that irritate us. So we're going to talk about those things and go through best practices of how to handle it. What is the best way to be kind, be present, and still represent our clients? Because you'll hear it from everyone. The best transaction is when everyone works together. We all have the same common goal. It doesn't help when everybody works against each other. Your lender has to work with you, title has to work with you, and the two agents have to work together to bring the closing to fruition. So when that doesn't happen, we have a breakdown. So I've been having this conversation lately with a lot of different agents. As you know, February 1, contracts changed. So when contracts changed February 1, that were mandatory changes, adding the water districts onto the contracts, onto the listing agreements. If you were with a brokerage that did not let you know of that change, that's a problem. But don't get mad and get upset when I say, hey, we're going to have to counter your contract because you didn't fill it out correctly, because you didn't put the water district on there, because you didn't have the water district addendum on there. So you didn't have that. So we have to counter. That's a part of the contract now. Don't get upset with that. I didn't do that wrong. Okay. And when you see it in the MLS and you see this thing says contract information, that it's an extra document, look at it. It's not hard. You're already pulling out the information like the seller's disclosure and the survey, and you're pulling that out of supplemental documents. If you have a document in there that says offer instructions or contract instructions, you need to look at that and you need to use that document. Not just look at it and go, oh, okay, that's great to know, and I'm not going to use it. I've received several contracts over the last week, and I said, I've called mom. Did you see that in there? Oh, yeah. One agent has used the information from there. All the rest of them did not. What? Like, It was there. Why aren't you using it? This is all agent etiquette, and it's all meant to save everyone time and to be kind. And remember, all in this together. So, Agent Etiquette 101 is coming to you soon. It is an interactive class. It will be very fun and high spirited, and it'll get you thinking how to handle best situations. So excited that Trek approved this class for 2 hours of CE credit, and I can't wait to bring it to you. So, thank you for tuning in. Remember, always be present, be kind, like and share for more. And you guys take care, and we will see you soon.